10-year-old Afghan-American girl was found after being lost in the woods for 24 hours. Did you hear about this? 10-year-old Shugala Mashwani went missing during a large family gathering in a state park east of Seattle. The family was playing in a river and a bridge, and they started walking back to their parking spot in order to have some lunch. All of a sudden, they realized that Shugala wasn't with them. Soon, 911 was called, and a search and rescue team was brought in. 24 hours later, the team found Shugala down the stream from the bridge. It turns out that Shugala had been playing by the bridge, and then she had wandered away, and she didn't know which way the bridge was. So she decided to walk down a little bit and then hide in a safe spot until she would be found. Without a guide, we don't know where we are. We can get lost in the wilderness of our life, wandering on our own. Psalm 43. Send forth your light and your truth. Let them guide me. Let them bring me to your holy mountain, to the place where you dwell. When you're lost in your wilderness, in the middle of your fears and failures, it can be terrifying. It can be scary, but God gives us a guide, His truth, His word. And they will lead us back to Him, back to the holy mountain where He dwells, back ultimately to heaven. Jesus is our guide. Jesus is our truth. Jesus leads us back to the Father because of His sacrifice on the cross for all of our sins. Those 24 hours could have been terrifying for Shugala. But afterward, Shugala said, I knew my Father was going to find me. For her, it was not a question of if, but when. Let that be the same for you. Let the question be when your Father will lead you back home to Him, back home to heaven, and back home to His presence here on earth.